What is going on, beautiful people? I am Chef B. If you're new to this channel, welcome to GWAN. Make sure you're subscribed down below. So today we're about to do an install from Curlsqueen.com, and I just want to show you what I got in my package real quick so that you can see what you'll get in your package when you order the hair online. So I am going to be doing a quick weave. I wanted it to look super natural and also give that finished professional look. So the hair that I'm using today is their light yaki weft bundles in 20 inches, and this is 300 grams of hair. So I got 2 bundles. Now it is advertised that these 2 bundles are equivalent to 3 to 4 bundles compared to other brands. And let me tell you, right off taking it out the package, I could feel the thickness of these bundles. I was still worried if I could do 2 bundles only, but like I said, I wanted a natural, easygoing look for this season. So this is my braiding pattern. It's not the best, but as long as I get my braids to lay as flat as I need them to, that is great. So I'm just gonna put some oil on my scalp. This is optional. I have really dry, itchy scalp, so I like to put some mist on there to just give it a little bit of shine, and also it locks in the moisture because I already used leave-in conditioner on my hair and all of that good stuff. So my hair has product in there. When I do my quick weave, I do not do that no product type of ish. Like, your hair is gonna be under this cap for God knows how long you're gonna wear this thing for. Make sure your hair is properly moisturized and you use the appropriate products. So now I put on this cap and I'm just using this pencil to outline where I am going to be putting on the bundles, and also it will help me to apply this product. Now this is a protective shield that I always use when I do my quick weave. It is totally safe. It removes with water. It comes out so easy. I know a lot of people concerned with the glue and all of that, but listen, if you use a generous amount of this product, there will be no glue on your hair. Some people prefer to use the molding paper, but when I'm doing it myself, it's just a lot of work to get the molding paper to stay in place where I want it. But I also need to see where I'm gluing, where I'm cutting, make sure I'm not putting on my leave out, all of that. So I just prefer to put on the cap and then put on the Morning Glory. The product is called Morning Glory or Protective Shield, whatever they call it. Then I'm going to go in with the blow dryer just to dry that. If you have a hooded dryer, perfect. But I don't have a hooded dryer, so I do this for like 10 minutes, make sure that it's really dry. And then this is new to me. I saw this on TikTok. This is a different variation. And it's using the Got2b freezing spray as an extra layer of protection on top of that. So I'm just gonna go in with the Got2b, and after wearing this, I could definitely say yes, using the Got2b for the extra protection. There was no glue on my hair. So now once I use the Got2b and the Morning Glory and I blow dry that a bit, then I'm gonna go in with glue to outline the cap. And this is specifically for my girls that take out their quick weaves themselves, because usually I would just sew the cap down, but I'm thinking for people who don't have someone to remove the cap when it's time to take it down, how do you see the back to remove the thread? So you can use glue. The glue is also safe because we already use both shields, both protection, so you can go in with the glue, and the glue is going to help keep your cap in place while you glue down the bundles. Now it is time to cut off the excess cap so that we can see where we're gluing down. You can do this afterwards, honestly, but I want some control. Like, you can take off at least the back so that when it's time to cut it off, you don't have to move the hair out of place, you accidentally cut in the hair, So I like to just remove it beforehand, and it also is a good test for me to see and make sure that my cap is dry. You want to make sure this is dry before you start gluing. Make sure your protective shield is dry. And how I do that, I feel it. You just feel it. You can know if it's dry. It's gonna have a stiff feeling to it, and I just use my hand to tap it. If I hear that little tap sound, you know, like something is like frozen in place, then we are good to go, and it is time to start using our bundles. Now I'm going to be using this glue, the same glue that I used earlier, and then I am just going to place my bundles. I will say a lot of people don't like cutting their bundles. If you're gonna do this, you're gonna do a quick weave, you're gonna have to cut the bundles, babe. I am so sorry, but you're gonna have to cut the bundles just to make sure they lay flat. Or you could just do a sew-in method if you want. But quick weave is supposed to be quick, and also for the people that can't really sew. And also, I feel like quick weave is just so much more flatter. It is so much more natural to me. It's less time, and I have done this professionally on myself. I've had a sewing done professionally. I prefer a quick weave. Give me a quick weave any day of the week. It lays flatter. It's easier to do. You can move around stuff. Even with using glue on the bundles, it's your bundles. You do your hair yourself, or somebody does it for you. You can reuse it. There's no rule about you not being able to reuse the hair. Now I'm just gonna use my 360 mirror because I need to see the back of my head. I was trying to do this on camera for y'all to be like, you know, so y'all see everything, but I need to see the back. So I use my 360 mirror. You can get it on my Amazon storefront. And then this is how one bundle of hair is looking. And I was like, oh my God, we really use only one bundle so far. I am gagged that this is only one bundle. So we're going to go in with our second bundle. And also don't do the back too tight, because I have a tendency to go overboard with the back being too tight and then, you know, less hair for the top. Make sure you have enough for the top. You can always go back in and glue in wherever spacing that you need. If you want to get your hair to lay in the same, like how I curve it, you can see how I do that. I didn't really use a method to it. It's more like how much hair I wanted in my face. So I used the first glue in or piece of bundle that I put in to align how I wanted my hair to lay in my face. And then I will say, when it comes to the very top, I do use glue close to my hair. You can go back in with some spray if you need to, but honestly the glue is not that difficult to come out. And when I use it close to my hair, I tend to use less glue. But obviously you want to make sure that it's dried down well, because this is where we will be manipulating the most, especially when you brush your hair and all of that. It's the very tippity top of the hair that, you know, it's going to be manipulated the most. So even though I don't use a lot of glue, I still make sure that I use a good amount so that it dries down and she don't lift. Although I always have my emergency mini glue with me just in case. Now it's time to create the layers in the front. And I just cut in a downward position. If you just see how I do that on camera, I didn't go to school for creating layers, none of that. It's all from YouTube University and just, you know, seeing different stylists, how they cut. So that is what I do. I just cut downwards until the hair is framing my face. You want to do this lightly, girlfriend, because you don't want to be cutting too much and then it's too short in the front and then now you're like, oh my God, what did I do? So do it lightly, and you can go over it again and again, but just do little at a time. So now I went in with some heat protection because it is time to hot comb and flat iron our hair. What I'm loving about this light yaki texture is that my hair doesn't have to be bone straight to blend with this. I don't use silky hair ever. This is the silkiest I will ever go when it comes to doing sew-ins, quick weaves, or anything like that, because why am I stressing my hair, girl? Why? And I will say, warning, you run the risk of having heat damage with any type of heating style. So do it at your own risk. It depends on your hair texture, it depends on your hair chemistry, it depends on how well your hair is moisturized. It depends on how well your hair retains moisture. It depends on your hair being heat treated. There's so many factors that could cause heat damage or no heat damage. It all depends on what you do. I always detox my hair with a detoxing shampoo before I do any type of heating style. Then I make sure that I'm deep conditioning. Then I go in with 2 layers of heat protection. Once when I blow dry my hair, a heat serum, and then another serum when I am flat ironing my hair. And you want to go with very light serums because you don't want your hair to be greasy and heavy. Do not use any type of oil. Only serums. If you use oil, you are frying your hair. Do not do hot oil treatment. Nothing like that. Nothing that has the word oil in it. Do not recommend. You're gonna fry that hair. So this is what my hair is looking like right now. And I did go in because I realized I had a little bit more pieces of hair, so I did go in on the side, make sure that I get my hair blended as much as possible. So like I said, make sure that you put a good amount of hair on the top, because if you have enough hair on the top, your hair will blend. If you have less hair on the top and you have shorter hair, you will see the blunt difference. I'm going to go in with my curling iron just to bump my layers a little bit, and that is basically it. Look how silky this hair is. It is so natural looking. This was the look that I was going for. I was going to New York for the week and all of that. It's giving winter-esque. Like, I love a nice little silk press in the winter. Yes, this is the style for you. I absolutely love it. It looks natural. You can't tell me this isn't coming from my scalp. The hair is stunning. Let me know what you think about this install. All the details and the link to this hair will be in the description box down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I love y'all so much for watching. Go on, big up on yourself. Bye guys.